This podcast episode is brought to you by Itopia Live Herbals, where cannabis and culture combine for a one-of-a-kind experience. Visit them at 10A West Kings House Road, just across from the Canadian Embassy. Also, follow them on Instagram or their webpage, itopialife.com, for latest info on strains and merch. This podcast is also brought to you by
Lothian's Boutique. Follow them on Instagram at Lothian's Boutique, and you can check them out at 23 West Tradeway in Portmore. And you can use my code Ariane10 to get 10% off your next bundle purchase.
Shout out Shortcut Barbers for the sharpest of cuts. Shing! Hit up Shortcut Barbers located at 9 Branch Trap Square. You can follow Steve right there. Bars. Also, we have to big up our patrons, DB, Tamagood, Richard Vaughn, and Zach E. Big up all our patrons. Of course, if you want bonus content, exclusive content, first access to content before it's posted on our channel, you can support us, if you will, at patreon.com/thefixja. Important news. We have pivoted from the Fix Vlogs to Extra Fix. All right. So subscribe to that channel. That's where you get the little extra clips from the podcast that we may not be put up on the main channel, but we decided to put this up here. Ad free. Isn't it? You just watch the clips, either clips from the podcast or some extra bonus content that we decide to put up and say, hey, here's that. So go subscribe to that channel right now. So how else do you get yourself involved with visuals in dancehall?
As in, like, what other projects have I done?
Yeah.
Well, my most recent project is probably about a couple of months ago, a month or two ago. I did some song visuals for Damian Marley and Common, right? And there's a third artist, PJ. She's an amazing singer.
Like the cover art or music video visuals?
It's the cover art and it's the lyric video.
Okay.
Right? So the whole visuals, there was also some Instagram rollout that was involved. So that's my most recent project. But in addition to that, people like Spice and Ding Dong and Sean Paul, they own my pieces, you know?
Wait, so like they actually buy?
Well, yeah. In 2019, the first time I had the show, well, a version of the show, Magnum reached out because they were having, I don't remember the name of it. It was like Sounds of Dancehall or something. They were having some award show essentially, and my pieces was the award.
Wow.
You know, so 20 of formative people in dancehall, from Elephant Man to the promoters of Sting, they have my pieces.
Yeah, I forgot to create something for
What's like the process like with creating your pieces, like the inspiration, how you even say, yo, how I going to start this piece today?
Well, it really starts from anywhere, you know. I'll be walking down the road and I see a image that I like, and it just sparks an idea to say, oh, if I take a photo of this, then I merge it with that from over there, so and I put this drum right here, so like it could work, you know. But for me, how I compose my pieces or how my art process goes, it really just starts by like finding a bunch of images that I like, and I compose that together, and then I paint on top of it, you know. And for me, I love color. All right, I love playing with color, like vibrant, dynamic colors. So you'll see that throughout my pieces. I play with color a lot because I feel like depending on how you color your image, it can give a whole different message, a whole different mood. You know, warm colors is more like vibrant, cool colors is more relaxed, more sleepy. It really just depends on how you mix your palettes.
We'll have a talk to you about, it would seem like the biggest visual piece of art in the culture right now. So we'll say when we get in on that conversation, we would have about it. The Shenseea Run Run video. And the visuals surrounding, because that seemed to be the big
it's Illuminati
topic of conversation. Illuminati, she sell our soul. All the things that people
sacrifice our mother for it, and it's just like, come on, fam. Like, the girl just being creative. Whoever on her team, or if she was a part of coming up with those visuals, is amazing, because I feel like that level of finish and that level of thought there's literally different visuals for every part of the song,
Mm-hmm.
right? The choruses have a different visual, the verses have a different visual, the bridge have a different visual,
Mm-hmm. I
and you
noticed
see the story that connects throughout. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the only people right now that I see who are really doing it that sick is like Doja Cat and Lil Nas. Like that's the level of finish that is there from my point of view.
And it's so funny that you can see it differently, because when you watch a video, you probably watch it. I watch it probably for a storyline,
The storyline
Yeah.
is there.
but you watch it from the color. You're saying that the color, the
The
color have a
visuals,
different-
yeah.
right. And I mean, is it that as a person who's more experienced or have I guess an expert knowledge of visuals, like that's how you pretty much view the world, especially art?
I mean, in a way, because so in my 9 to 5 I work as a graphic designer, right? And I notice it's a theme. It's one thing that connects my work. So even for like I've done Reggae Sumfest branding for about 2 years, 2019 and 2020. And the page is very, very vibrant. I love color, so I work that in. But yeah, it's a connecting theme throughout my work in general.
What about the people who would criticize the music video and say it doesn't really showcase the culture as much? Because I get it has very interesting visuals, and even it seemed like she take inspiration, or they took inspiration from things like Mad Max.
You see all of that playing
Probably
Medusa.
out.
from like
Yeah.
Medusa and all them things. But
But
for the people who
the
probably
song-
sit and say, yo, we not see the culture being put to the forefront.
You're not listening to the song, because the sample, I don't remember
The song
name
is,
of
but the
song.
visuals.
But the thing is though, is dancehall versatile.
Mm.
You get me? Like it don't have to be a literal on the nose visual for it to be dancehall, right?
But people would see it and say, it would seem like maybe she's trying to fit in other than to stand out, because we've seen videos like that just a couple months ago from Lil Nas X, and people say remind them of that.
Yeah, everybody
Or
doing this
remind them of
demonic vibe.
a Rihanna, a watered down,
Man
man
down.
down vibe and all them things there. So
I mean, I don't fully agree everybody's open to their opinion, first
Yeah.
of all, you know what I mean? But I would say from what I'm seeing with what she's doing and the way how the market is going, essentially it starts with which market she's trying to get into. And I feel like a song like that, especially how they sampled the other rhythm, that old school dancehall, and they give new life to it. It's the new palatable sound right now, and she's playing on that, and it still
Without a
sounds
doubt.
dancehall. In terms of visuals, I can see it be a type of video that overseas market would love. You know, like the local. I don't want to really like diss anything, but like local market, look at it, and yes, people all will have their opinion and say yes or no. But at the end of the day, she know who she make it for, you know? And I'm sure her marketing team is working every angle of it. Like within a day, the song had 1.6 million views. You get me?
people like Devil Mental are going.
No, but you know what's funny? I got it as she. Cause you know we talk about Demon Man and Demon Girl. Like that was the first thing that
But that
stood
also
out to
play
me.
on
And
Yeah.
girls off on the
Ex-
demon time.
eh,
Yeah.
well, not about the demon time,
No,
but just
Demon Time is something different.
yeah, because based on the lyrics of
Is
the
it?
song, yes.
Because what you're saying is that in T for art.
Yeah,
And whatever, and it's just, and you know, we just connect that to a wicked demon man
Yeah.
slash girl. So she's just trying to be, she had take back her heart,
Exactly.
and in order to do that, you have to conjure up some, I guess, spirituality, and then
Yeah,
she
but
connected
say
to
you're
the
not left,
Medusa.
you're not
Yeah.
going.
So I'm a trappy. So we're gonna both be,
Yeah.
we're gonna both be wicked and demon. That's what I got from
Well,
it.
it just seems
anyways.
like there's a disconnect with the sound and the visuals, because as
necessarily.
we see or we hear that it's sampling a certain sound,
Here-
and even
here's the
with,
thing
with
though,
the
you
knowledge
know.
that we know, say, yo, them like a certain sound from us.
Here's the thing though, you know. If you look at like the type of music videos that's being released now, right? If you look at what, let's say, Intense is putting out, or like a Skilly Bang, arguably two front runners in dancehall right now,
Yeah.
right? Their videos are very literal. Him sit down on the road, on the street corner, on a yang and him a DJ.
Yeah.
Through the gate, intense, literally walk out of him, always go on the lane, up on the lane side with him brethren them. Like,
What about them? Like them? There's a whole vibe.
exactly. It's very direct. It's very on the nose. Whereas she's doing something different. You know, and list how many other artists right now is doing it, trying to do something as innovative. Well, I don't even want this nobody. I'm not trying to do that, but you know, but on that, trying to do it like that. How many people have creative videos like that, playing with their visuals? And she have a
budget,
like
no, a bigger budget.
Yeah,
I mean, it's very clearly expensively made, but when you use words like innovative, was it though?
It kind of is. Who else is doing?
At least for the genre itself, we don't really see. We're not used to seeing visuals of that type. But then, for the market that she's marketing,
you know
as you mentioned, is something that it seems like they're used to and they might get tired of.
Hold on, you know what's sick? All right, pre this. Sean Paul, Just Give Me the Light. Right? People said that music video, they're bad. Right? Or Temperature. Them said that music video, they're bad.
Yeah.
But if you look at other music videos that were being released at the time, it still plays in the theme. Right? So like Pharrell, oh God, what the name of the song? Pharrell and a Snoop Dogg song came out around the same time. Is a similar concept where like they're having
I think of that.
Where they're having a concert in a like them just in a them house are sing and a girl walk in and
You
thing.
know
I think I'm beautiful.
Like it's very
that song there?
Yeah, I think so.
it just is a thing where it's like
Another song because they never they have one country like Brazil or maybe
they
So
ended up there.
beautiful. Yeah.
But it's just like popular
fronting.
fronting.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's just like she is playing on what is really leading music right now, right? All of the artists that you said that she trying to do music like or the video is trying to copy, those are the people at the forefront right now, you know.
I mean, I don't have a problem with the video either. And I mean, as I said, like I just connected it to Demon Man, and based off the lyrics of the song, it played well into that. Like she's the leader of a woman army,
It's
and
like
I
she
try.
say if you bad me, but
And I get revenge and like say, you're a demon like me. I go down to the depths of hell with you. Like we're both going to be in this toxic
you see
situation.
that theme.
Yeah, I
in
saw
there.
that. Well, and as I say, you differently. You saw the color and how the color told a story. I look at the lyrics and I guess I interpret it and put
but the visual also match the lyrics because
Right.
it's that she was saying on the
Right.
song.
All right, shout out to Don Dada. You see me? We gotta talk a little bit about the whole Shenseea situation. You
say that 3 times fast.
Shenseea situation. I wonder, like, how the selling of soul narrative, like, how that come about, like, with music videos.
It is a
Like, automatically when them see devil images, like, oh, yeah, man, she sell her so. That's something like I've seen, like, surrounding her name for some time now since the unfortunate passing of her mother. You know, I like to think there are people that be a bit more sensitive to them things.
because
It's like people just say all of them want to talk a bag of shit and say, yeah man, chill out also, Illuminati.
yeah, well that's what I was saying. Like people once they see you doing well, is a narrative that they've always had for every person, especially every black person.
Yeah.
Beyonce and Jay-Z then joined the Illuminati must be 20 years now. Oprah, Tyler Perry, everybody who them see with like Uber wealth and I guess fall in a particular line and lane or whatever, and them that seems so very radical. Them seem like them fall in line, like them seem like somebody that you can control. Like them always want attach Illuminati to them and them selling them soul and you know them have to sacrifice somebody and whatever. But it's weird because Vybz Kartel had the same thing
Narrative surrounding him,
yeah, but I think
Only
he
for
played it up too.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
And them always say it, but you never get the proof. Like you say, oh, she's Illuminati.
That's why I wonder if it's grounded in any realism.
But
like,
then I say for
is
some
there
of a
proof
secret
that say,
club.
oh, you sacrifice a family member and then you reach new levels
Yeah.
of success? Or is it that people just notice a particular pattern with celebrities, say, oh, whenever them reach a new plateau in them celebrity, somebody from around them ever drop out? Like, what is it? That man really I try to figure out. Now when you really preach still like a whole heap of celebs, like you hear about them people that are a family member, relative drop out, and then like you can
Shortly
see probably
after.
a little rise in either wealth or popularity. Jordan, He win about 2 or 3 ring already. But like when Theme Father drop out, he win 3 more, and then like Theme thing just further raise. Who else did it? Arguably Kanye.
But I was thinking about him,
Arguably
but
Kanye.
saying he was art like him did pop already. Him never probably him did. He wasn't with the Kim or whatever. But him did pop already.
But just for go like that next level.
That next level there.
Yeah.
Because it could be said that he go a next level with him wealth and business acumen. You see me become the billionaire.
With the Yeezys and them something.
You see me? Yeah.
But that wasn't immediately after.
Not immediate, but it was after.
I mean, I don't know. It's just. I realize it's just a way to invalidate people's success.
It is at the end of the day.
It's a way for kind of just say, well, them can't do it on them own. It's not near, not talent alone, or it's not that you or the associates around you have. It has to be something spiritual that we can't see. So that's like, oh, I can't get the level of success because I'm not sell out myself. When it's pretty much, I just connect with the right people and
Especially
I have a special
with
talent, I have
our-
an X factor
Our
like
culture steeped in
Christianity
and Obia as well. So it's like it's very easy for buying a them thing, it would seem.
It's just it's always sad to see people do that. Like when I first saw it, because I watched the video and then as me pull down the screen and like I scroll,
You see.
that was just the video I see where she sell herself and then she have the devil horn and then I'm like, why them even use the girl's poor mother? And I'm
she
just like,
sacrificed her mom.
I'm not even watch it, but just the thumbnail alone, like them just make this statement is like clickbait. You just see clickbaity all around.
Insensitive.
And I'm just like, you know what? No matter what, no matter if you don't like the song, no matter if you don't like Shenseea, like certain things should be too far. Like some certain things are off limits.
Something are definitely too far, but
Yeah.
like even just alright, say attaching devilments to it now. Is that a reach? Because for some people, devil imagery, like it don't play with them thing there. So even like you and many others would see a story on the surface based on the
song.
visuals and the song, the
Yeah.
lyrics in and of itself. But we know about subliminal messages within media and all them things. So when them see certain things, powerful
Yeah,
underneath the
because
surface.
you see we call Baphomet of the on. And it's like in the video, she of the on too. And then she are going to hell.
She's descending
Into hell.
the pits of hell.
Yeah. Illuminati.
And then she have the snake and she wrap around her. She use her hair as a
These
wig.
are very strong religious-based imageries.
It's like, oh my God, it's so demonic. Why is everybody doing this
Images
demon
is that
age?
word? The plural.
Well, go back and
So like I
story.
can see why people would be quick to attach them things. Of course the mother thing is far,
You
but
take
like
it too far.
I guess the thing
the-
is, so the association is that no, she's trying to go to an international
exactly,
market.
especially the news with the new
So,
manager.
yeah.
And, them are indoctrinated.
So
children,
yeah, so people are going to always draw thing, but I think people need to be careful because again, it invalidates her success, and I think it's just a way for kind of just say, well, she can't do it on her own. And I think that's just unfair. Because, I mean, when I first saw it, like, it's the Shade Room comments doing that. The Shade Room posted a clip of it.
Yeah.
And, you
Yeah,
read
for
the
sure. So it's
comments.
it's not just feelings that is
Local, right?
local. You see me? That is
The
unique to
people
us.
are like, oh,
Them I
why
say it
y'all
too.
love going to hell? Like, y'all love hell
She
so
sold her
much.
soul.
And and it's just like, yeah, I said, bro, me never even did that thing about it like that. And I mean, literally just I say,
The story.
she a descend, like she has a demon, use a demon man, and look how the two of we are demon. Like, like if you're a demon, like me run demon world, I guess. I don't know. But it's not like I was thinking it up. I'm not
not
saying
good
she's the
either.
devil.
That's really helping the case that it's
I know,
not
but
devilments.
it's just like she and of course she used the mythologies, Greek mythology, Medusa or whatever.
Is that deity?
No, it was
within
Medea.
Greek mythology.
Yeah,
It's
Medusa.
Medusa, not Medea. Medea is a fucking
Jesus.
cross-dresser.
What?
The cross-dresser.
No, that's Madia.
Oh, so the Madia, yes.
My middle name.
Oh, that's your name. Oh, yeah.
But then I say no, she turned men into stone, so no.
Yeah, that's
but,
Medusa.
Yeah, it's Medusa.
Yeah.
But it's a Greek mythology of, a woman in like, but no, the snakes also turn men into.
No, it was the snakes.
Yeah, and the snake, like, look, when you look at the snake, you turn men to stone.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Yeah.
I forgot my.
Well, I saw all of that, and I saw the Mad Max Fury Road influence. It's all looking good and look like Holy Party going.
I actually like that part.
I kind of like that part too. You know what I mean? It's just that for me, I was trying to at least get this side of this perspective when we talk to Don Dada. It's like, it's a certain disconnect for some reason with the sound of the song and the imagery. I get what he's saying, and I get why other people would pre them the way they, especially him as an artist. Is like, for me, it sounds like a watered down version of things that we do. Like, it sounds like that, and this is what I was afraid of, Jobs. So say, yes, she's keeping elements of the culture true within the sound of the song, but the imagery and them thing that would be like unique to we that will put the culture out there, and I'm trying to fit in. Like that me really fear. I look like at that direction there.
Shall go.
But then let's take it from a point of her manager, her international manager, who is trying to say, let's work our way, let's slow build our way into the market. So let's just find a song or find a sound where they know that you like.
I like the song, by the way.
It's alright.
Yeah, I like it.
It's alright. I don't think it's gonna be you know.
Well,
it's just okay.
Let's see how they work it, because trust me, doing this thing, we cannot tell what is going to be a hit and what isn't. Sometimes you can, but there are so many songs that we see and say that song that should have hit, and it don't hit. Exactly. So you never know with the proper. There's a whole lot of technical and mechanics that goes on behind the scene that makes a hit song. So you don't know how or if or when.
It just don't have no hit song traits to me. Like, what I remember about the song?
Run, 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 run.
Like,
but
I think that
but it's a catchy hook.
Not really.
Run, run, run. Yeah.
I didn't say it.
No people think that no people think say the song with Tiger, it was a 9. But all that songs, like, it just don't have the memorability quality.
But I actually like the chorus.
Yeah, you like the chorus?
But then again,
I wonder
if because it's so like man down, like the run run part. I don't really remember nothing else. But I like the run run
even the
part.
name of that song. It wasn't one of the biggest songs them on the album, the Friana, but it kind of hit. Man down, like.
Yeah.
Enough woman can take that talk. There's man down. You see me? Use that everyday talk and them thing. It's like, what is it about this song that can transcend it from just being a song?
Baphomet.
Look like a that. It look like a that. I really carry
I guess
it so
thing
far.
Is just so you're thinking that they're banking on making it a visual that people talk about to get them, get people talking so that it can translate. So they hate. Because you're going to have start out with hate initially.
Of course, and get people talking the reaction.
And then it go further fuel it, and people are like, but this
and that kind of add to why enough people view it so much. Like, I have so much million because they want to say, oh, see that devil thing.
Because even with Lil Nas X, like, I don't hate the song, And I mean, even the imagery, I thought
myself I sing it to me.
Yeah.
So, like,
and it's
never
shocking.
Listen to it for form an opinion.
And the visuals, that's what it's supposed to be like. Art. It's art through visual form, and it's supposed to shock you. It's supposed to make you think of something. And I feel like, I watch his Genius take, like the lyrics when they talk about the lyrics of the song. Was it Genius? I think it was Genius. And him explained the lyric of the song, and I'm just like, wow, okay. And then the visual that match with it, I said, oh, Jano, like, yeah, you get it,
But the thing is, I hear the differences with that and this. Why that will more achieve its goal and shock value. Cause what?
He's gay, he's black.
Exactly.
The
imagery, exactly, or at least. Is he hip hop?
Yeah.
Hip hop claim him like that?
Well, not
I
anymore.
don't know.
Him no pop.
Yeah.
You seem like him
No,
more on
well-
the pop side. I don't know. So, I don't really know. I don't listen
To be honest, like, yeah, because he was on the country records and then take him off and he was like hip hop and then he's like
I don't
Billboard
know.
pop.
I don't really
So
see
you're
hip-hop
right. It's
playing in
it's
I don't know.
it's complicated.
But
for
the
Lil
image
Nas
of
X.
this black man I slide down the fucking pole
Yeah.
in a devil lap. Shock.
Mm-hmm.
While this now is like you just see the formula
Mm-hmm.
within it and it just seem like a knockoff.
Yeah.
Formulaic.
I'm very
We've
formulaic.
seen this before.
Yeah, like where have we seen this? Oh, a couple months ago with the Finfia brother. If you want me to say something else?
Said Lil Nas X.
You want me to say Batty man?
Said Lil Nas X.
I was trying to curb this man PG-13.
But you don't have to
the
say,
thing.
You
If
just
you
just say Lil Nas
If
X.
you fia.
You can say Lil Nas
If
X.
you fia. Harry.
But
In
yeah,
come see,
but,
come sa.
I don't have the energy today.
In come say, come sa.
Okay.
That's me trying to be nice. In come see, come sa. You see me? So that did have it, but while this is like, yeah, but what? It's like she just it's just a fall within the production line of artists who are trying to pop within that realms. You know what I mean? Like, what do people them know about you? You're Jamaican. I could say a bit more of that in the culture, like in a music video. I think the people them like to see that. Like what like the visuals from I don't really want to compare, but the visuals like from Coffee Toast.
Yeah, that's a
Like that
Jamaican
connect.
culture.
You see me? While the music transcend.
And it's so funny how they must say Shenseea might be like the next Rihanna, but Rihanna use Jamaican style. And
which is
in
true.
a
It's not
fear video
Barbados
them
at all.
Caribbean, Jamaican
Cameroon,
style, you see me?
boy, and the other
But even Rude Boy is
they must have.
Jamaican. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know about Barbadian culture, but even the Rude Boy
I guess we
video
can
was
say West
dancehall.
Indian.
No, but the
dance,
video
it's
is
level
dancehall.
even her dance
dancing,
moves, the visuals, everything.
Work as well.
So I'm not see why she would afraid for put Jamaican elements in her new
Yeah,
video.
But
First
then I'm saying,
single.
guys,
Yeah.
just like give her some time.
That's true, but it's
Give
like
her
with
some
with the
time.
first
She coulda
single you want to make
find-
an impression because you already catch the eyes of the people. So when them see this now, it's like, oh, you just a next. You see me, a Meg wanna be, or Cardi B, or Rihanna wanna be.
I
Oh, we
think
see
it
what
was
them are trying to
Rihanna.
do with you. You know, it's like them can't see the mechanism behind it all. You know? And like people don't like that.
I'm
when
saying
them can't see
right
it.
now, I'm saying that we should probably withhold any sort of harsh judgment right now and see what is it, because I'm just looking at it as an introductory thing. I think she feel as if she's conquered the local space, and trying to break through in the international market is a very difficult thing, and she's still trying to find it. 'Cause even with the Tiger song Bless and whatever, like, you know, she's still trying to find her voice, her space, her look. And, you know, I just think I would just probably just give it, I'm saying 5 songs in, then we can. Well, 5 songs in. Because you never know. And to be honest, as I say, you never know. Like, everybody has thought about
That's
keep
true.
the local sound. She went with her traditional reggae sound, 1. 2, the visual itself, it was interesting enough for people to talk about it. We're having a discussion about it. Maybe, you know, the American space have much more people than than Jamaica, and it's more, what I say now, diverse in belief. So there's a whole lot of heathen, pagan, atheists, you know, occultist people who probably celebrate this and say, yeah, you know, so you never know. So you never know.
Working hard and the funds now run. We still out with the bunks to the same old song. And I tell the world, say no problem, man. Welcome to Sweet Jam Down, where everything cool, everything nice. Don't mind me, I'll be just fine.
My mind at ease when me make a 1 billion, turn it in a Siamese. Me and money, you know harmony. Them a fi run it, fi hear harmonies. This a nothing funny. Give me money, money, yeah.